Welcome back to the Hit Home Podcast. I'm Natalie Hashka, city girl turned entrepreneur who turned a big dream and a bold house flip into a thriving real estate brand, hitting my first six figures in my 20s. This is where we get raw and real, because life, entrepreneurship, and unapologetic womanhood deserve nothing less. I'm navigating life as a strong, independent woman who refuses to shrink, settle, or conform. And if that's you too, then you're in the right place. From personal growth and pop culture to behind the scenes real estate truths, no topic is off limits. I'm so glad you're here. Get ready for unfiltered stories, big laughs, and connections that will seriously hit home. Let's dive in. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Okay, so today is the beginning of a new series with Hit Home. It's yet to be decided what we're going to call it. We have brainstormed a few different titles, but we're not sure yet. So maybe we'll have you guys chime in on a poll and help me name this series. And if it goes well, it's something I would definitely love to continue, just to be able to give advice and give you my opinion, and for all of you to have the opportunity to ask me anything that you might want to ask me. So I took it to Instagram. We did an anonymous poll and I allowed all of you to ask me anything you wanted. So this is going to be the first round, and let's go. Let's do these questions. I feel like it's speed dating or something. I don't fucking know. Okay, so the first question that came in was, who's your best friend? I don't really have a best friend. I did when I was younger, but not so much now. And if I had to say anyone, maybe my mom would be my best friend. Some people just commented. They weren't really questions. So this one was, wish you knew how I felt. Yeah, I don't. So you could have told me in the anonymous message. Just playing. But yeah, that was the next one that came in. How are you so cool? Well, geez, I don't know. I don't really think I'm cool. Just saying. But thank you for the compliment, I guess. Am I cool? Fuck. I don't know. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment at 41. Thanks. Okay, the next question that came in. You dating someone right now? Yes, I am dating someone. I have been for a while now. Lucky guy. No, I'm just playing. Yes, I absolutely am dating someone right now. Ooh, okay. Somebody asked, is personality or looks more important to you? This one's super easy. It's absolutely personality. Looks fade. And in my experience, I've talked about this on the podcast before. All the men that I have been in serious relationships with, they weren't men that I was initially overly attracted to, but I became so attracted to them as I got to know them and as I got to know their personality. I'm very much somebody who needs mind sex. So I need great conversation. I need to be stimulated. I need to be with an intellect. And I don't do well with superficial talk. I like deep convo. And if you've dated me, you know that from the jump, I'm asking big questions. I don't shy away from them. I'm not the kind of girl that's how was your day? And what's the weather? Sorry, that's so not me. I'm asking big questions. I want to know where you stand on marriage and kids and what drives you and motivates you. What are your goals right now? What's your 5-year plan? Where do you see yourself going? What are you trying to build in your life? And I'm not afraid to shy away from those questions. So I know all my friends say that my dates are fucking interviews, but what are you going to do? Get out of the hot seat then. Okay, the next one. What made you change so much this year? Now, I took this to Instagram because this seemed really vague to me. And so I sent this back to my Instagram stories and I asked them to elaborate. I didn't get much of an answer from this. The next one that they responded with, why the change? You seem different. You're giving me a blanket statement here. I can't really answer this. And so I'm going to have to give you a blanket answer back, unfortunately. So first off, I'm going to start with the irony to this question is that I am dedicating a whole episode to change in season 4 of Hit Home Podcast. So definitely I feel on brand and super relatable. The second thing that I would say to this is that I feel like this is coming from like a negative place. And to me, change is positive and it's amazing. And we should all be changing and evolving. I'm of like the growth mindset. I'm not a fixed mindset. And so I am not okay being complacent or stagnant in my life at all. So like I'm always moving forward. And classic Steve Harvey line, you cannot drive forward looking in your rearview mirror. So if we're talking about change here, fundamentally, I have not changed. I am who I am as far as like my beliefs, my morals, my ethics, all of who make me me as Natalie. As far as what's changed this year, well, my hair. I went back to straight and I cut it shorter. I feel like I go through phases on social media where like sometimes I show more of myself than other times. And that's just because I actually don't like social media. I had a hard time showing up in the beginning of my business on social media because I am the face of my business and the face of my brand. And I don't like attention and I don't like being in the forefront. But you don't have a choice, obviously. So sometimes I show up more often than other times on social media. And this year I feel like I've shown maybe less of me. Besides that, like I've been quieter on social media, I feel like, but I don't know what this person is referencing. And because you're being super vague, I can't really answer your question, unfortunately. This sounds kind of personal. So if you want to disclose your identity, hit me up in my DMs. Let's hash this out. Tell me what's really going on with you because you're clearly getting to the point and I feel like you're beating around the bush with your question. Ready to make a move in the GTHA? Let's make it happen together. I'd love to help you find your perfect place. Not in the area, but still in Canada? No worries. I've got connections coast to coast. Send me a message and I'll point you in the right direction. And if you've been eyeing the things I share on Instagram, treat yourself. All the links to my Shop My page are waiting for you in the show notes below. Go take a peek and grab your faves. Happy shopping. Okay, the next question. I'm thinking about becoming a realtor. What's the best advice you'd give to me? Thank you so much. I really love following you and you're inspiring. First off, thank you for your lovely message and your question. I love this question and thank you for following me. Thank you for supporting me and for showing up for me every day. It's hard being on social media. I want to start with this. So when I have like my dedicated followers who do love me and who are there to support me and show me love, that really means everything to me. And especially when you say that I'm inspiring you, you guys are what motivate me to show up. And so thank you, especially on the days where I don't want to show up on social media. But to answer your question, if you were becoming a realtor or if you're thinking of becoming a realtor, what's the best advice? First of all, I would say do it. Like you only live once and life is short. So if there's something that you're thinking about, do it. I would say that real estate is really not what it looks like on TV. It is a people business. And so it's all about relationships. So if you're a people person and you enjoy helping people, then I would say real estate is a great career for you. I would also tell you to have at least 6 months of expenses banked though. So this industry, this career, it does take a little time to kind of get things moving. But once you get them moving, they just kind of like take off and the momentum is there. But you're going to need money for school and then you're going to need some living expenses banked. A lot of people think that they can do this career part-time. I would say the most successful realtors are the ones who have done it full-time. They jump in with both feet. They don't really have like a plan B or a safety net, and you just throw all of your eggs in one basket. And hopefully you're in a position in your life where you can do that. I know for me, I jumped in with both feet, and I think I made it what I made it because I think I made what I made of it. I'm sorry, because I didn't have any other choice. It was like sink or swim. There was no money coming from anywhere else. So I had to invest all of me into it. And there was like no other option then for it to work out for me. And I would say give it some time. So if you have your expenses, you've taken the risk, you've jumped in, you're doing it full time, I would say get a mentor wherever you join, whatever brokerage. And there's no perfect brokerage. So you have to just choose a brokerage that you feel at home with and you feel comfortable, so that you feel good with your manager, you feel good with your brokers, you feel good with your colleagues, all of those people. Because you do want to spend time at your brokerage in the beginning just to familiarize yourself with your colleagues and like the admin staff and the processes and all of that stuff, because it's going to be new to you. So if you just surround yourself with like-minded people, people who can show you the ropes, and get a mentor, I feel like you'll do really well. And don't try to fit in. Like, do your own thing. Don't be afraid to be you. Approach social media differently. Approach your business differently. And you'll be fine. Just give it time. Things don't happen overnight. And in real estate, 50% of new realtors leave the business within the first 18 months. So 50% of new realtors leave the business within the first 18 months because this business is not what people think it's about. Whoever wrote this into me, if I can help you make this transition, please DM me. And if you want to talk one-on-one, please DM me. If you want to reveal who you are, I'm happy to further guide you. The next question that came in was a comment. It wasn't a question. And it says, I love hanging out with you. I don't know who this is, but I'm going to say it's none of my female friends because of the way that it's written. So I'm going to say maybe this was a guy, maybe baby, I don't know. Maybe someone I dated last year, maybe someone off Hinge, I don't know. But thank you. Thank you for the compliment. The next one, somebody asked me how I was doing today. Everything okay? Well, thanks for asking. It's so kind of you. Today's okay. You never know. I'm day to day with me. Everything is always different. You know, this morning I had like a rougher morning. I'm really tired right now. There's a lot going on between real estate and the podcast. And if I'm being honest, I'm just feeling a little burnt out. I put all of myself into everything that I do, and it's really draining sometimes. So I'm looking forward to hopefully a little break soon to get some R&R and just like get a nice reset and come back feeling a little bit more fresh and rested. But thank you for asking how I am. And I hope you're okay and that you're doing well, whoever asked me this question. Okay, the next one that came in. Somebody asked how old I was again. How old do you think I am? I'm either young enough for you or too old for you, or maybe I'm just right, like the Three Bears. I don't know. How old am I? Okay, for real. I am 41 years old. Help us spread the love one home at a time. And if you enjoyed this episode, please rate, review, and share the podcast. It means so much, and it might just make someone else's day. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you want to keep in touch, come say hi on Instagram at @TheRealNat. Okay, the next one. Not gonna lie, you're the type of person everyone wants to be friends with, but nobody knows how to approach you because you're always surrounded by people. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that this is from somebody who doesn't know me off of Instagram and who doesn't know me well, because the truth is I'm alone the majority of the time. I run two businesses that are very much like solo businesses, and I'm such a loner. So you're pretty much always alone in real estate unless you're directly working with a client and like showing them a property or you're doing an open house. So I like ride solo all the time. The podcast, I'm also solo. So literally I'm always alone when it comes to work. If you're referencing my social life, then sure, like what I put on Instagram and stuff, obviously when I'm going out with people. But like honestly, like I work out alone, I run my businesses alone. So I don't know. I mean, I want to first also maybe touch back on the compliment, because they say here, I'm the type of person everyone wants to be friends with. That's really sweet. I do have a lot of friends, I will say. And I think that's just like part and parcel of the fact of like the energy that I am and the person that I am. I think to know me in real life, I'm very much like what you see is what you get. And I'm super friendly despite my resting bitch face on social media. That's just how I like to take my photos and my selfies because I have like a wide face. So I got like wide girl face problems here. So if I'm not at the right angle or if I smile hard, then I feel like my whole mouth and cheeks eat my face. And that does not look cute. So I'm definitely approachable. And if you're from my hood and like you see me out and about, or like if you run into me, please like come up and speak to me or introduce yourself to me. I'm super friendly and I'm always smiling and laughing in person. And honestly, I'm a really nice person. So please feel free to reach out at any time. And thank you so much for the compliment that everyone wants to be friends with me, or I'm the type of person that everyone wants to be friends with. Okay, we've got the last question here. You only like certain people's posts. So again, this was a statement, not a question. So this is interesting because I don't follow a ton of people. And I think one of the biggest misconceptions about me is that I spend a lot of time on social media. And if you are close with me or in my inner circle, then what you would know is that I actually create content I don't consume. I actually don't love social media, but it is part of my business. And so people think I live on social media because I live in my stories. I go on my stories daily, and people kind of are trained or know what to expect from like morning to night, whether it's like starting out with my calendar or a workout and ending with like, you know, a high protein dinner or a snack or something at night, or if I'm out, maybe like a social story about where I am. But I don't spend a lot of time on social media. Something else that I've done since the beginning of my real estate business was I've done like top 10. It's called like top 10 or something every day. And what I do is I scroll for 10 minutes only. I like minimum 10 posts and I comment on 10 things. And then I'm off. And I usually do this like when I'm on the treadmill, when I'm eating my protein oats in the morning, but I really don't scroll and I don't consume content. If something pops up in stories, you know, and I see that someone has storied a reel or a new post, I absolutely click on it and go and like it. I always support people. And I think too, I've said this on social media, and I know that it's one of the things that people know me for is I'm a huge supporter. So I'm definitely like a like for like person. And if people like my posts, I'm always inclined to support them and like them. And if people follow me, I do follow them back to support people like that as well. So I don't know what you're referencing. Maybe your stuff's not showing up in my algorithm. I don't know, because typically the way Instagram works is like if you like someone's post, then they always kind of show up at the top of your algorithm. So if anybody out there wants me to support them, because I'm big on supporting like female-run businesses and small businesses and entrepreneurs like myself, because I understand how hard it is to show up every day and to make content and to be relevant and to put yourself out there. I get those struggles so much. So if you want to send me your posts or like tag me in something, I will 100% like your stuff and reshare it. So if I'm missing them, honestly, like DM me and reach out to me. I will 100% have you. I got you. You guys are my people. Okay, guys. So that's the first like round of this new question and answer segment that we're going to be doing on Hit Home. Stay tuned for the name, or maybe by the time this airs, maybe we'll already have a name. I don't know. Let's wait and see. And if you guys liked this, let me know. And maybe this is something that we can continue with in future seasons, or maybe as like some bonus epis or something within the seasons. Anyways, thanks for being here as always, guys. And until next time, XO Nat. Bye. That's a wrap. Consider this episode officially tied with a bow. Thanks for hanging out today as we got real, raw, and unfiltered about life, womanhood, and everything in between. If this episode hit home for you, tap those stars, subscribe, and make sure you don't miss the next one. Remember, we're here for real conversations and raw connections. So don't stop here. Come find me on Instagram at @TheRealNat and say, hey, loved this episode? Share it and tag me. I love seeing what resonates with you, and it helps me keep the free content coming. Until next time, on the podcast that always feels like home.